I actually usually specifically reference this neighborhood all the time because it is a sterling example of 1920s construction. So the State Fairgrounds is a couple of blocks that way.
Well,
38th
and
Street
by
is
that way you mean east.
to the east. 38th Street is, a block and a half to the south. And this whole part of Indianapolis has got a ton of 1920s construction. So as you stand here and look up and down the street, my favorite floor plan ever, there's an American Foursquare right there, and there's actually an American Foursquare right next to it that's been modified. There's another brick one down there, actually with a tile roof, which was pretty common in the 1920s. And all of these little bungalows along here, at least every other one, if not more, are actually 1920s craftsman or arts and crafts houses, including the one that we're actually here to inspect today, but you can barely tell that there's much of that house left anymore because they took the roof off of this, put a second story on it, and then completely rebuilt the interior. So it's just a really, really cool neighborhood. It's undergoing a lot of gentrification right now, as you can probably tell from standing here and scanning up and down the street, but it's a real shame when they don't preserve as much of the original details of this neighborhood as possible. The interesting thing is the buyers here told me this house used to look just like its neighbor right over here. Really cool neighborhood. If you ever want to see a 1920s neighborhood still mostly preserved, this is it, right down by the fairgrounds on 38th Street.